Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to be using a lot of new products today. I've got some things that I've been loving and I also have some new products to show you guys. I hope that the recording sounds okay. I've been using this new mic and kind of playing with it as far as like the settings on my camera. So hopefully today it doesn't sound like muffled. It sounds okay. I did want to try it one more time here on YouTube, and that's what I'm going to do today. So if it sounds bad today, of course, I'll stop using it. But in the meantime, I want to try to take advantage of having it. So before we get started, if you guys are new here, please subscribe to my channel. I am on TikTok and Instagram at MakeupMama50. I'll leave my handles down below, and let's go ahead and get into this video. We're going to start off with this. This is a new product, but I've been using it and I really do love it. It's the Impossible Stick by Wet n Wild. It's such a good product. I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my T-zone because that's usually where I apply this product. And what I like to do is just kind of tap this in. You don't need to. I honestly believe when you put this on, there's like not a thick layer. It goes on really smoothly. I do find with that product that my pores are way smoother than they were before. I do find that my makeup adheres to this area very well and it stays there. It doesn't break up. So the next product I'm going to go in with is this Physicians Formula Butter Glow Bronzing Serum. It's a great product from the drugstore. It comes with like a little dropper, and I just kind of take some and I'm gonna drop it on each side of my face and on my forehead. This goes in super smooth, and as you can see, it does leave like this beautiful bronzy glow to the skin. Really nice product. And I actually use this kind of like a primer. If I'm putting on something like this, like a glow serum, like my Lumi Glow, or even any type of like serums or hydrating glowy products, I usually just put this on and put my makeup on over that. And I don't really have a problem with it right now. So anyway, that's what I do with these type of products right now. I am going to be trying this new palette by LA Girl. This is the Nude Bolds palette. I actually saw these at Ulta. This is the one that intrigued me the most. And I think it's because it has some really cool shades in it. So these are the shades that I wanted to get. I think they're so stinking gorgeous. I'm going to start off with this Moira eye primer. This has been an eye primer that I've been picking up a lot lately. This has been a really good primer. I'm going to take this shade right here to actually set that eye primer, the lightest shade in the palette. So we're just going to use like maybe 2 or 3 shades. I'm going to take this brown right here, and I'm just going to go in lightly with my brush, tap off the excess, and then just kind of bring that in my crease. And it is super pigmented. So I thought I went in with a really light hand, but I think it's just very pigmented. But I'm going to put that as lightly as I can on the crease and above the crease a little bit, just blending it all out. I'm going to take that brush that I actually set the primer with, and I'm just going to blend that out on the edges because I don't like a harsh edge. I'm going to take this angled brush by BK Beauty. I'm going to go into that green shade because I really like that green shade. So I'm going to go into this one right here. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that and just press that on the outer corner. Kind of pressing and like blending a little bit just to add like a little bit of smokiness. I do like to take maybe a little bit in the crease, just a little tiny bit, not too much, but I mainly focus it like on the outer corner. That's where I want to concentrate the product, is mainly on the outer corner. And then again, I'll take that brush and just blend the edges. And I'm going to take this shade, which is like a bronzy shade. I'm going to put that on the lid and blend it into that green shade. So that's a really like soft eye look. I love the way these went on the eyes. So I'm going to go in with this new beauty sponge by Eco Tools. I got this in a set. I think this was like 13 bucks. This is actually called the blurring blender. So it's supposed to blur your makeup. I have not used a sponge really to put my foundation on in a long time. I'll still use it like for concealer. You get this brush, which I think is a beautiful kabuki type brush. It's very soft. And look at this blender. It's really different. So it's got a flat side. It's got a flat side here. And of course, it's curved on the ends. It's supposed to be a blurring blender. So I'm going to use this side for my concealer for sure. And then I'll use this side here for my foundation. So today I'm going to go in with the About Face foundation. This is such a good foundation, guys. So I got the shade 2 Medium Olive. I feel like this shade works perfectly for my skin tone. One really good thing I love about this is that it comes with this little applicator. It's so easy to apply. That's one of the benefits of having this. Another major benefit is that it really lasts on me all day long. I love that it looks very seamless on the skin. So it's been a real favorite of mine. So I did with the sponge. It did grow a little bit in size and I feel like it's pretty pliable too. I'm going to press it into the skin. Wow, it does look good with the sponge. Can you guys see how good that looks? I'm going to go in with another layer. Honestly, when you buy something like this, you think it's like a gimmick, or it's gimmicky because it says blurring. But honestly, the way this is applying my foundation, it's giving me the coverage that I want, but it's also giving my skin like this smooth, blurred look. Gosh, I cannot believe it. It's so pretty. I'm going to bring a little bit down on my neck. I'm loving this. Okay, we're going to see how it works with concealer. So for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Tower 28 concealer. It has just enough coverage for me, and it also is a bit hydrating, which I love. Put a little bit here. And I'm going to go in with the other side. Oh, yes. This is looking so nice. I love the way it looks. And it doesn't look like it soaked up a lot of product either. Yeah, that concealer looks like very smooth and silky. I like the way that looks. For my under eyes, I'm going to go in with my kimchi powder. I just take a little bit, pat it on the back of my hand because I don't like it to look too cakey. And then I just press it onto my under eye. So for the center of my face, I have been loving this Makeup Forever powder. This is the HD Undetectable Shine Control Setting Powder. This is in medium neutral. They came out with a few shades. I'm not sure what all the shades or how many shades there are, but I chose the medium neutral because I felt like medium neutral was better for my skin tone. But I love this. I love this powder. So I am going to put this on the center of my face. Look how smooth it looks. I found when I use this powder that it keeps this area mattified but not looking like chalky. And what I like to do with the rest of the powder is gently just pat everywhere else. So we're going to go in with some new products by R.E.M. She came out with some new bronzers and some new blushes. I'll show you everything that I got, but I did get this bronzer. This is in the shade Blazed. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's got like this little bubble top to it. It's got a mirror inside, and then that is the bronzer. The bronzer is really pretty. I don't know how pigmented these are, so I'm just going to go in with a little bit. I'm going to take my brush, tap it on there. The consistency of these feels a little creamy, but it's actually a powder. I'm just going to tap off the excess because I really don't know how pigmented these are. And I'm just going to press that onto the cheek. Yeah, they're pretty pigmented because I put barely any product on there, and look at how pigmented they are. What a gorgeous bronzer. And it's going on, guys, like butter. Oh my gosh, so nice. So nice. I did not expect it to be this good. Put some on my forehead. That's gorgeous. Look at how smooth that looks. It looks like it has some type of glow to it as well. It's not going on matte, and it doesn't have any sheen. When you look at it up close, I don't see any sheen. So I don't know. It just looks kind of like a lit from within type of glow in your bronzer. I'm going to bring a little bit down my chin and then on the sides of my neck so everything can blend in. Wow. So I'm hoping, since the bronzer was great, that these blushes are going to be the same. The blushes have a different packaging to them. It's like a circle type packaging. It has a little window. You can see the product. This is the blush. So this blush is this one's called Stars in the Sand. And I'll do a little swatch for you. The formula feels so good. It feels like cream, but of course it comes off like a powder. That's Stars in the Sand. That one is beautiful. The Stars in the Sand is right up my alley. This one here is called Jupiter Moon. Bottom one right here. This one right here is Jupiter Moon. And then the last shade is gonna blow your socks off because it blew my socks off when I saw it. This one's called Strawberry Nebula. Such a beautiful, bright fuchsia. I'll show you this one. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Look at that. That's Strawberry Nebula. Oh my gosh, that is so gorgeous. I can't wait to wear this. Today, of course, I'm probably going to go in with Jupiter Moon because I felt like Jupiter Moon is just going to go really good with this bronzer. Let me go in there. And again, tap off the excess. I want to start off really lightly. Yeah, see, I put hardly any on my brush. It's very pigmented. That is beautiful. Put a little bit on my nose. I tend to go in with a heavy hand when it comes to my blushes. So what I like to do, I like to take my one size powder and just kind of blend everything like together. And just press it into my skin just like that. All right, so now I'm going to go with brows, and I'm just going to do a little bit on camera, and then I'm just going to go off camera and do the rest. This is the Build a Brow. This is by Maybelline. I got the black brown or dark brown shade, but this pen is a fine tip pen. It allows me to give like the illusion that I have more hair where I really don't. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this, and I'm going to show you. I'll brush my brow out, and then what I do is I take the pen and I just kind of go gently in the areas where I have like no hair or very little hair. And I really need a mirror to do this, guys, because I cannot see. So I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to do my brows and I'll be right back. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and take the seal part. It's this right here. And I'm going to seal the lash, the eyebrow. Sometimes I don't use the seal. Sometimes I just go in with like my own little brow mascara. But today I'm showing you how I did this. As you can see, it does provide like some really lifelike hairs on my eyebrows, which I love. I have been trying to grow out my eyebrows, guys. I use serums, and there's one serum that I want to try by Obagi. I'm hoping that that would help fill in the sparse areas. So we'll see. Okay, so I've been loving these Rimmel pencils for my lips. I'm going to go in with Cappuccino. They're super creamy, go on really easy. So we're going to go in with this lip gloss that I've tried. It is intense. I will say it's intense. If you don't like burning sensation on your lips or like that hot cinnamon feel, you're not going to like these. But they are the NYX Duck Plump lip glosses. The two shades I'm going to use today are Brown of Applause and Nude Swings. So I'm going to use Brown of Applause just like on the outer portion of my lips here. And in the center, I'm going to go in with Nude Swings. Now, like I said, these are super intense, but after like a good 5 to 10 minutes, the sensation and the feeling go away, and you just have really nice glossy lips. So now I'm going to finish it off with my D'Alba spray. I am almost done with this one. So let me spray my face so I can get that glow back in my face. That is the end of me applying these new products. Let's go over these products really quickly. This Nude Bold palette is so good. So, so good. I love the way my eyeshadow looked. It went on really easy. It doesn't look muddy. It blended well with the other shades. This is a very affordable palette. So yes, I'm loving this. This sponge, it really, really surprised me. I did not believe that it had the ability to give me a blurring effect, and it does. I am truly loving this sponge for my under eyes, for my face. I love the way it applied the foundation, and I love the way it applied the concealer. I do believe that it didn't soak up a lot of product. I did not use the brush because, like I said, this is probably something that was already in their line, but I think I'm going to try it with the bronzer though. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use it for bronzer. But yeah, this is an amazing sponge. And I would highly recommend you try it. So for the R.E.M bronzer, gorgeous, looks beautiful, looks like glowy, melted into the skin, has that like buttery effect, gives a little bit of glow when you put it on, and I think it is fantastic. I am so glad that I picked this up, and I feel like this is one of her better products. I do love the eyeshadows, but I feel like these face products that she just came out with are some of her better products. As for the blushes, same thing, beautiful application, beautiful formula. Like I said, it feels like a cream, but it goes on like a powder. Now, these are very pigmented. They're not difficult to use if you go in with a light hand. I feel like even though you may get a little bit more product than you want, you can still blend it out. It has that blendability. It goes on smoothly. It blends well. It's an amazing product. So I am loving these. I cannot wait to use the strawberry one. So that's it for me trying these new products. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like I said, please subscribe, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye.